People in America and around the world have been suffering from high anxiety levels since 2020. There are many likely causes for this. The pandemic, social unrest and riots, wars, and growing crime deserve a lot of the blame. Hyperpolitization of many issues, audience manipulation by the media, alarmism about the global climate, crumbling morality, and economic stress are big reasons too. In such times, many people see possible connections to end times prophecies in the Bible. They want to be prepared for the events that may come soon and to support their friends and loved ones. At the same time, there are even more people who are oblivious to what the Bible has to say about the end times. When they occur, the Bible end times events will catch them completely by surprise. Many Christians, pastors, writers, and speakers, including the Lifeline author, believe this time of judgment will begin very soon. We cannot tell you the specific date or time when it will commence. This is known only by God. When that time of judgment begins, Christians of the world will be instantly brought from the earth to heaven in an event called the Rapture of the Church, leaving behind a multitude of confused, sin-burdened people. Those left in charge will not be a trustworthy source for information regarding these events. They will not believe or be willing to admit what really happened. After the rapture, expect them to concoct an explanation that will help them remain in a position of control and benefit themselves. The purpose of Lifeline is to provide you with trustworthy information that is of personal importance to you. If you are already a true believer in Jesus, you do not need to be worried about the horrors of the tribulation. This book explains why that is so. You may find this book helpful in explaining the end times to unsaved friends and loved ones so that they can join you in having this confidence. If you are not yet a believer in Jesus and are reading this prior to the rapture, you will learn about the coming day of the Lord and how you can be included within God's plan for eternal salvation. Regardless of whether you are reading this book before or after the rapture, two things are true. 1, you need to read the contents before it is too late, and 2, you have no way of knowing when too late will arrive. You do not know the day and time that you will die, and there is no opportunity for you to accept Jesus after your death, or for you to witness to unsaved friends and loved ones after you or they die. If you are alive when the rapture occurs and are left behind, you will still have a chance to become a believer in Jesus, but will face terrible dangers that could instantly remove that opportunity. This book is intended to help you be a good watchman and recognize the signs of the times. Most importantly, this book is to help you understand the only path for surviving the end times and the urgency of following that path now. Lifeline is available at Amazon.com in paperback, audiobook, and Kindle editions. Chapter 19, Additional Resources, recommends book about end times Bible prophecies. Most of these are in the author's personal library. You don't need to be a seasoned Bible scholar to understand and enjoy these books. If you have read Lifeline and want to learn more about these subjects, you will benefit from reading them. The Tribulation Pilgrim's Progress series provides a dramatization of future events described in Bible prophecy. Twilight of the Church Age is the first novel in the series. A group of pastors and scholars recognize the signs of the times. They decide to create a resource for the benefit of people who will be left behind after the rapture of believers, and for unbelievers living in the era before the rapture. The first novel introduces these characters and the people around them, in addition to influential characters of the period. None of these people realize the end times events found in the Bible are closer than they think. The book culminates with the rapture of all believers in Christ, which ends the church age. Who will be taken to heaven? Is there hope for people who are left behind? The Great New Deal is the second novel in the series. It tells what happened next for the characters left behind by the rapture. Some try to figure out what happened and how they should deal with it. Others try to hide the truth. They take advantage of the chaos that results after the Christians are removed from the earth. The brief interlude between the rapture and the tribulation is a difficult and dangerous time. Both novels are available for purchase at Amazon. They have been published for Kindle, in paperback, and in large print hardcover editions. Also, both novels have been produced as audiobooks that are available at Amazon and Audible. Each audiobook is about 6 hours in length.